Hello everyone, welcome back to the Sacramento Food Show. Myself, Jordan Steffen, this is
Jake De La Hoya, back at it again.
We're having some Domino's.
Episode 2, we wanted to do a Domino's mukbang pizza party as well as a Q&A, get to know us, the sole creators of Sac Food Show.
Yes, so let's get into it.
Alright,
so first up, I have some pizza. This is a classic hand-tossed pepperoni cheese.
she sure is.
Robusto-inspired tomato sauce.
Just your straight up traditional pepperoni pizza. You can never go wrong with that.
When you want pizza, this is usually what you want, am I right?
Uh-huh.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers! I haven't had Domino's in so long.
There's Domino's.
I love their sauce so much. Every time I try Domino's again, whether it's been like X amount of months or years, I'm always just like, God, why did I ever not, go give it up and go to another pizza place? Domino's is so good.
What's your go-to pizza in Sac?
It used to be Hot City on J Street. Have you ever been there? Shout out Hot City, rest in peace, forever in our hearts.
Oh,
It was a local East Sac gem that it was there for quite a few years, and they just closed maybe a year or two ago. But really good. But for other pizzas, honestly, if I'm ordering in or something, I don't know. Usually I just honestly buy a DiGiorno or something and cook that at home. I'm not too much about ordering in pizza. I'm more just cook it, get some more fruit, or not fruit, but veggies on it, and just cook it at home.
My go-to, I think, is Uncle Vito's.
Hot Italian. Hot Italian.
Italian's really good.
I'm kind of interested to try these chicken nuggets. We also got other little assortments of things, everyone. We got chicken nuggets with some dipping sauce. We got hot, and we got some ranch. And then, if you want to show them that, we got some.
And we got these cinnamon twists for dessert. Also comes with a sweet icing dipping sauce. And I just wanted to mention, we're talking about going to Hot Italian or Uncle Vito's. Yes, we're starting off these couple episodes with some more major chains that you can find anywhere in the country. It was Taco Bell, Starbucks last time, Domino's, who knows what the next one will be. But we're definitely going to check out all the local spots. And if you own or operate or manage a local spot and you want us to come eat there, please reach out to us. We
have an Instagram now, by the way, Sac Food Show. You can email us as well for all business inquiries and bookings at sacfoodshow@gmail.com. So we want to be very clear. We are, going to be focused more on actual Sacramento eateries and, local joints. But for these first few ones, it is just, fun little mukbangs of chain restaurants to get other viewers involved and things of that nature.
Warning, dipping may result in a hard kick to the taste buds.
Look how orange that is. I'm not even kidding. She's hot and ready, and this isn't Little Caesars. Let's do it. Ooh. They're just buffalo wings, kind of, in a way. It's buffalo-y.
It's very tangy.
The second part of this video, by the way, was going to kind of be a little get to know us. I'll be asking Jordan a few random questions off this list, and he'll be doing the same back to me. Hopefully you guys have fun watching, pull up some food, eat with us, grab a slice of pizza or two, and let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Where were you born?
I am not a Sacramento native. I actually moved here from Milwaukee, Wisconsin about 4 years ago. So that's where I was born, in Milwaukee.
I am not from Sacramento, California either. I moved here about 4-ish years ago from San Diego, California. Shout out to all my friends watching from San Diego. I moved here to go to school and just kind of get away from everyone that I grew up with and, wanting to do something completely different and new for me in a new chapter. So I've been here ever since. I love it. I love Midtown and East Sacramento especially. And I think I'm stapled here. Since we're both not from Sacramento, how did we meet? How did we meet before we even started this YouTube channel or, even becoming friends, I guess?
So I had been working at this restaurant called Peregrines. A Sacramento staple, right? And Jake walked in with his hat.
I sure did. Big hats coming soon to the videos.
Looking for a job. And I was like, why don't you have a seat over there and I'll go find a manager.
I sure did. I remember what I was wearing too. It was a night. I think it was that maroon pantsuit that I've frequently worn with the big hat. And then
Sounds
I came
about right.
in and I was just like, oh, is there a manager on duty? Whatever. It was before we had opened for dinner service that night. He was behind the bar. He's a bartender there. And yeah, essentially I got the job, and then it was just kind of hanging out, work, let's get creative, let's start planning something where we can both, you know, I love YouTube, I love watching mukbangs, I love watching different YouTubers, and then, you know, he's a creative obviously, so just kind of combining our two likes and interests together. And here we are today, a year later. Who will get married first? Well, this is obviously not a good question because he is actually already married.
My lovely wife, Jamie, who couldn't be here today, but I think she'll be joining us on a future episode.
She's a true gem.
When do you think you'll get married?
When do you think I'll get married? Well, I've been with my boyfriend for a little over 3 years. I mean, I'm only 23. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, just because, you know, I'm so young and we're both wanting to get established first with our careers. And, you know, we're not really rushing that. So I think, you know, a few more years down the road for sure. Can we do a mid-break and try these cinnamon twists now?
Yeah, let's get into dessert.
We're going to get into some dirt and take a little break from some questions. We're going to dive into these little bad boys. Look how good they look. Hashtag food porn. There it is. Oh my god. Same.
These are cinnamon twists.
Twists with some little vanilla icing on top drizzled.
So this is like the Domino's equivalent of what we had at Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, we had the cinnamon twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these are just actually like baked and warm with a little icing on top. So I guess we'll kind of compare the two. I've never actually had these before.
Whoa. Just their bread dough dipped in some cinnamon sugar and with icing on there.
Alright. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh wow. Very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
Very cinnamony.
It tastes kind of just like, in a way, without, I mean, the Taco Bell cinnamon toasts or the cinnamon crisp things.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes just like it. Without the icing, it's not really much different, I suppose. That one's more crunchier.
It just doesn't have the crunch.
Yeah. It's
And
the
that
same
crunch-
thing. This is just more, this is bread, essentially.
Yeah.
It's
It
sweet
really
bread.
tastes just like the bread of the pizza, or if you ever get their Parmesan bread bites.
Mm-hmm.
Just the same bread over and over, but this has a different topping.
Who's more likely to end up in jail? And I'm curious to know why, whoever we say. I mean, is it bad if I say myself?
You've got a few more years to like possibly go.
Yeah, and I can get away with that shit, you know what I mean? Because I am in my early 20s, so I feel like it'd be me, and I don't know the reason why robbing a Domino's pizza for all I'm concerned with. Do you like sauces with your pizza?
Kind of like barbecue.
Really?
Yeah.
What is your favorite cocktail?
So I'm definitely a beer guy. If we're talking cocktail, probably a Negroni.
I think for me, I'm a big wino. I love it. I love whether it's a dry rosé or a nice slutty cab. My favorite cocktail, I do like Negronis, but if I'm just at a dive bar hanging out with friends, for sure vodka sodas all day, every day. So it is time for your wrap up of the video to do a review on all of the items that we have got today from Domino's. Jordan, let's start it off, I guess, with the classic pepperoni pizza review.
So in my mind, this is like, if I'm gonna have pizza from Domino's, this is probably what I'm gonna get.
Same.
It's a hand-tossed crust.
Their sauce is just so good, too.
Yeah.
Like, their marinara is out of this world.
I'm in the mood for Domino's. It's a solid 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
All right, moving on to the boneless chicken wings
With this little
with
hot
the
sauce.
kicker hot sauce. I give the kicker sauce a 10 out of 10.
True story.
It's got some delicious tangy buffalo goodness.
I think I'm gonna give it an 8. I like it a bit more spicier for me just because I'm a big hot sauce fan and all things spice. It could have been hotter, but I mean, it's classic. It's a classic little hot buffalo sauce. I love wings. I love boneless wings especially. They're good. They're like essentially just little mini chicken nuggets without the dressing on it.
Yeah.
I would say I'm gonna go an 8. I know I'm being basic and just giving that an 8 and this an 8 for the sauce and everything, but yeah. I'm gonna give the dish an 8.
I'm gonna go 7 out of 10 on the wings themselves. They're just sort of like dry and boring to me.
Alright, the last item that we have to rate and review is Domino's cinnamon twist with some vanilla icing. I'm not too much of a sweet fan, to be honest with you, and like we had said earlier, you can only probably consume maybe 2 or 3.
There you go.
Alright, bottoms up. I don't know, it's not bad, but
It was definitely better when it was warm.
yeah. I think I'm gonna just do a 7 personally.
And they start tasting more like bread. This is kind of more of a 6 for me. I can almost take it or leave it. Classic pizza, the classic slice. I'm gonna go little kicker, maybe a lot of kicker.
I'm just gonna stick to my ranch. If you're a fan of pizza with ranch, let me know. Let me know. Follow me on Instagram. Let me know.
So we've reached the end of the episode. Thanks so much for watching. And if you have any suggestions of places we should go next time, especially if you want us to go to a local Sacramento joint instead of just like the fast food, leave a comment below and let us know where.
No, if you haven't watched last week's video, episode 1 of the Sac Food Show, that link to the video will also be down below, so give that a watch. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and like, and also follow us on our Instagram page at Sac Food Show to see exclusive behind-the-scenes content and just to let us know any feedback you want.
All right, thanks for watching.